We are continuing our team coverage this morning into the weekend. Storms ripping through the state, much of it in the central part. Justin Fisher joining us now from one of the hardest hit areas of Sulphur as we are learning more about the extent of that devastation there. Justin.
Yeah, Corey, we are in Sulphur right now, right off 177 as you head into the downtown area. And even under the cover of darkness, we are still seeing significant damage. In all of the years that I've been covering damage from tornadoes, as unfortunate as that is, but looking at the damage here, again, even in the darkness, this might be the worst that I have ever seen, especially when we were briefly taking a look at the downtown area. And to give you an idea of exactly what we're seeing, this behind me is just one example. This is just one person's home. This is the place they went to get away, to relax, to settle down. And there's a tree that has just been blown into it, debris all over the yard. It's, you know, one of roughly 75 homes that have been damaged. Countless people's lives have been completely changed. This morning, though, we do want to talk about some new details that are coming into our newsroom about the woman who was killed during that tornado. Raina Valcoon is the owner of Raina Sports Lounge, downtown bar that was in the direct path of that twister. She recounts the moments that the storm hit that led to her and at least a dozen other people inside to be trapped and under a flattened bar.
And I turned around at that point, and because I turned around and I dove under the bar and got to the side of the bar on the floor, and I had like this, I just tried to get flat. I got flat, and the next thing I knew, all the rubble was on top of me.
And while she isn't releasing that woman's name, Valcoon says that she had been a regular at the bar for 10 years and was also a grandmother, which just absolutely breaks your heart for your fellow Oklahomans here. And, you know, that area that the bar is in and a lot of other areas around Sulphur are just absolutely devastated. And it's not just, of course, the heart of downtown. We're outside of downtown. Police do have it blocked off right now for safety reasons. And when we were in there talking to them about how to stay out of their way, how to be as safe as we can and make sure that, you know, residents have that opportunity to come in and take a look around, we did get to see downtown and just the absolute devastation that was there. It drives that area, the economic engine that so many rely on, those tax dollars, right? Tourists come to soak in a small town's charm, the natural beauty, and summer, of course, is a big part of that. And despite the devastation, though, the community is confident that tourists are going to return.
We will bring this community back, and we'll be better than ever, and we're a strong community. We got strong people helping us. Outpouring is fantastic, and we'll be back, I promise you.
Along with losing the downtown business district, the tornado damaged at least 75 homes as well.
You guys need any help over here? We got a pretty much handle bus, man.
People are coming from all over to help communities get back on their feet. We did run into Jeff Griffin in Sulphur on Monday. He says that his sons and nephews just could not sit on their hands while this was going on, and they are not part of a group. Griffin, though, said that they wanted to do something that they could to help, so they started going door to door.
Trying to be as courteous as you can. This is their memories and stuff, man. So you just got to be respectful and expect, you know, some people might get upset. And just be their friend, be their neighbor.
Hey, we caught up with volunteers with Crossway Church who were passing out meals too. One man told us it's a sight to see literally thousands of people coming together to help out their fellow Oklahomans. However, two of the people that did die were in Holdenville, and that's something we want to talk about. One of the victims, 4 months old. Officials say that the Skeens mobile home took a direct hit. Can you imagine being in that situation? After seeing that damage, Stephanie Kesey isn't sure how her 86-year-old aunt survived.
We were on the phone with Judy when it hit her house, and she said, I think it's already hit. And my husband said, it's not, get down on the ground now. And about that time we just heard boom, like through the phone, and it went dead.
Well, she says her aunt Judy just moved back into the home just 2 weeks ago. That's because crews just finished making repairs from a storm back in the fall. And we're going to continue to hear stories like this throughout Oklahoma, throughout Sulphur, where we are this morning, on that resiliency of building back what they had lost. Corey?